out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, Guyanese out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Don't cry much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still cry much, came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew the There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, Guyanese out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Don't cry much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still cry much, came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Alleyne, this is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you are locked online, a special good evening to you. All those of you are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. You know, yeah, we got a lot going. We got a lot going today. We got a lot going. I'm just looking at some of the lights here. Yeah, I want to brighten up there. Across there and there. Yeah, I got to do that, yeah. Put some more lights because I want to enlarge it. I want to kind of move around a bit. Yeah, move around so we can get a little more lights. You know, I'll have to take it from the green screen room. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful day, and I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're having a good time, and you know, we're asking you to message and WhatsApp me on my 2944081. All those of you who are looking at me from the app here, that's right, the Ian Alleyne app, the Android app. Also, those of you who are on the Facebook, the Ian Alleyne Network on Facebook, Ian Alleyne Network on YouTube, a special good evening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start it off. The murder toll is 85. Yesterday it was 84. Tuesday it was 84. Today it's 85, right? Well, it's 85 as of yesterday. You know, I tell you this here, and as much as we might have our concerns about the Prime Minister and whatnot, and someone asked me what I thought about the embarrassment that the Prime Minister, Gonsalves, and Dr. Rowley experienced with respect to American Airlines. I think that was very distasteful, very distasteful. Gonsalves, Prime Minister Gonsalves and Dr. Rowley. If you ask me, I think that was very distasteful. And it shows one thing. People don't have respect for us out there because they would have never done. They would have never done a Prime Minister outside there. They got to have respect for the Caribbean, and they don't have none. And that has a lot of repercussions, yeah? And it's very distasteful what happened. As much as, again, you might have your concerns, you might say, but I don't like this one, I don't like that one. Once you hold the Prime Minister office, you have a certain degree of protocol. There are things that I can't put you down to line up like everybody else. Some of you might say, well, he had to line up like, no, that is up to him. But he has all right to sit in a private lounge, wait until the plane is ready, and they can call the Prime Minister, take him through a diplomatic line. That's the kind of treatment. I mean, I have experienced that already. No, and I'm not a diplomat, but just based on my respect, and people have respect for me out there. I've been to places where I've gone through diplomatic lines and people pull me out of the line recognizing who I am and whatnot. And yeah, and even in the US already, I experienced that in immigration. Yeah, couple of immigration officers looked at me and said, "You're the guy from television. Yeah, come this way, please." So. Yeah, you got good treatment, but this is something that this has really, we all feel embarrassed. Because if you can't respect our Prime Minister, you can't respect us. Who don't like it? Too bad. Diplomatic embarrassment, that is how we describe it. This is how many have described the incident involving American Airlines and Prime Minister Dr. Rowley and St. Vincent and Grenadines PM Dr. Gonsalves at the Cheddi Jagan International Airport in Guyana on Wednesday. This incident took place on Wednesday. Staff of the American Airlines counter at the airport refused to check in both prime ministers from the VIP lounge. Instead, informed them that they had to come to check-in counters just as regular passengers. That is craziness. Total craziness. So it's like going to Caribbean Airlines. It's like, I just want to break it down to you. You go to Caribbean Airlines, but okay, you're official government minister. There's a VIP lounge there, so you have your liaison that will take your passport, do what you have to do, sign your documents, have you sign your document, take it down. But they tell you, I don't care who you are, you come down from upstairs there and come and join the line. No, it can't be so. It can't be so. And American Airlines did this to two of our Caricom leaders. And it's very distasteful. Now the other side, who might have to say this and who might have to say that, but it's a total disrespect. It's a total disrespect. Again, staff for the American Airlines counter at the airport refused to check in both Prime Minister from the VIP lounge and instead informed them that they had to come to check in counters just as regular passengers. Rowley and Gonsalves had attended the 2023 International Energy Conference and Expo in Georgetown, Guyana, and departed yesterday on American Airlines for the Bahamas to attend the 44th regular meeting of the Caricom Conference of Heads of Government in Nassau. Hours later, the Guyanese government criticized the airline, saying it was not the first time the airline refused to accommodate the Prime Minister despite prior requests being made. So the Guyanese government, right, President Irfan Ali, just said that this is not the first time they have done that. And I think that something needs to be done. If there, there must be some kind of diplomatic talks between American Airlines and find out how this situation can be resolved. But it's embarrassing because they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that to Rishi Sunak. They wouldn't do that to the Australian Prime Minister. They wouldn't do that to prime ministers and presidents around the world. You must have respect for our Caribbean people. Yeah, whether you like it, you must have respect for our Caribbean people. You must. But I don't think that this is an American decision in the sense that this is an airline and the way they operate. So American Airlines. So that does not reflect that the U.S. government has anything to do with this. They don't have nothing to do with that. That is a decision by the airline that persons in VIP, in the VIP lounge, whether they be diplomats or prime ministers, come down and join the line and check in. No, it can't be like that. It can't be like that. It can't be like that. Based on the office of the office holder, there must be preferential arrangement, treatment. If some of you can understand what I am saying. Hours later, the Guyanese government criticized the airline, saying it was not the first time the airline refused to accommodate the Prime Minister despite prior requests being made. Guyana's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation said it sincerely regrets the way the Prime Ministers were treated at the airport when Rowley and Gonsalves were not allowed to check in for departure from the VIP lounge. The government of Guyana said it had previously protested the position taken by American Airlines against its own high and senior government official, but they have continued to pay scant regard to the government request for entitlements to the position held to be respected. Wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Let me hear from you. 6714062. Take the audio down when you're set. But that is something else. But you see, again, give me different angles. Right. Again, that is very, very distasteful because you have these people and them, like they have no regards for, boy, I want to tell you, we just have to do more, and we have to stand up in the Caribbean. And people have to respect our leaders in the Caribbean. They have to respect our leaders in the Caribbean. Whether you like it or I don't like it, that however whatever views you might have about both prime ministers, it don't work so. It don't work so. That's something called protocol, and you have to observe that. It has something called protocol, and you have to observe that. You have to respect, you might not respect the personality in the prime minister office, but you have to respect the office. Have to have respect for the office. That is why I said it was very distasteful when they had put up a kangaroo on the head of a stick and all his bacchanal. As much as they wouldn't like the personality, you have to respect the office of the office. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. As much as you mightn't say,
hi,
you might have your views on the...
Very good job.
Hi, caller. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good job on your program. But I'm looking at this thing with Prime Minister Rowley, but you have to also look at the way Rowley cares about himself and the way he talks. So if that's the way you talk,
that is a good point. But you see,
they have no respect for you.
I will tell you something. The Guyanese government said it is not the first time. So there were other office holders in the diplomatic arena that experienced that same problem from the American Airlines. So it's not just the way one carries about him or herself. They said that previously they made requests, even Foreign Affairs and whatnot, made requests to be treated better. But it all fell on deaf ear. Hi, caller. Good evening. Go ahead.
Understood.
Thank you. So that is what's happening. I mean, I understand you might say, well, Dr. Rowley cares about himself and maybe he have an attitude or whatever, but at the end of the day, you cannot do that. You just cannot do that. And it's similar to the opposition leader. Similar to the opposition leader. The former Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. You might have your views, but you can't go and cuss up the woman and call the woman all kind of name on the road. And if she attend a program, then say, hey, you come up and talk now. Come up and talk now. Yeah, look, we are you now. Kamala commented, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. She's a former Prime Minister. She's now the opposition leader. All right? You have to have respect. You have to have respect. You have to have respect. And if it had happened to her, even out there, we would have raised our voice. You can't do our opposition leader that, a former Prime Minister. Rowley's a sitting president. You just can't do that. You can't do that. You have to have respect for us in the Caribbean. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good afternoon, sir. Can I speak on Crime Watch?
Yeah, go ahead.
If the American Airlines don't want to follow protocol, why doesn't the Guyana government ban them from the country?
Thank you. That is all. That is all. That is all. Trump would have done the same thing. Trump would have done the same thing. Yeah, Trump would have done the same thing. If you're telling me, yeah, what's going on? I realize all the persons making cars out there in different parts of the world, but I realize they're bringing the same car here to sell. Trump come and say, no, but that can't be possible. All these big-time car manufacturers, I don't want to call names because I don't know some of the car manufacturers, but a lot of the prominent car manufacturers, they were building cars out of America. Trump come and say, but how we could do that? And give you all kind of concession and tax break and whatnot. You building your car out there, bringing it here to sell, and plus we giving you all kind of freeness and this and that now. We going to send up the tax, send up your tax. Because our people not working in those companies that be making the cars. All right, you know what they did? He said, all right. After that, everybody said, come back, open back the companies and whatnot, build big factories, and started to employ persons to work in the car industry, the car manufacturing industry in America. So it was all about America and Americans. You understand? We first, everybody after. You understand? So unless somebody don't come and let them know what time it is, you can't do that. Again, this has nothing to do with the U.S. government. It has nothing to do with the person on the embassy, on Marley Street. As I always tell you, Marley Street have great people. In the American embassy, there are great people there. We have a great ambassador. Super great. You understand? They look, a lot of people there look at the show, look at my show and whatnot. But this incident concerning the American Airlines, nah, that can't work. Because if it was just for Rowley, and if if the Canadian government had said, sorry, the Guyanese government had said, well, this is the first time we are hearing about an incident like this, and we would have said, well, maybe because the Prime Minister carried, well, maybe some kind of follow, they have a demand or some kind of thing. But you realize, it was not the first time. It was not the first time. And we must not tolerate that. As much as we might have our views of the Prime Minister, partner, don't disrespect the man outside when we go out there. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Nah. And let me tell you something. That is how I think. Maybe I am in that arena. I know a lot of diplomats. A lot of diplomats I have hung out with persons from I think Argentina ambassador, Australian ambassador, I believe. Yeah, I know a good few ambassadors. And you have to understand protocol. You have to understand protocol. There is protocol and you have to understand it. So I'm not a wheelie person in the sense that I say, well, that good for him. No, that's not right. That's not right. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, caller. Go ahead. Go ahead, please. Hi, caller.
Ian, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I am so proud of you this afternoon. You are very, very equal. I like how you say give respect to the Prime Minister. You are very, very equal. I love you for that. And I love your show too.
Oh, thank you.
So have a good one.
Thank you. No, you have to give respect and give respect. You have to give respect. This really back. And I hate it. As somebody said, a good friend of mine, who is good friends with the Prime Minister, said, if one day we hanging out and having drinks and Dr. Rowley comes up to talk to him, what you say? You pull away? I said, no, I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. No, you're mad, I wouldn't do that. I would say, if he turn away his face, well, he's a big man. But I will get up and say, hello, Mr. Prime Minister, how are you, man? You all right? You're good? Yeah, how's that? What's happening? You all right? And I will say, how you going and thing. I see you're doing so, you're doing that. So what's going on? Tell me now. I wouldn't rile up the man. I would not do that. I just would not do that. If I see the opposition, some of you might see the opposition leader and call the lady all kind of name. You see, they're looking for costs. And somebody already put all in other place. You don't do that. You just don't do that. You don't do them things. You have to understand. You have respect for people's office. And that is why I still condemn. And even when they themselves have persons that resemble the opposition leader in a sari and a rum and what. You don't do things like that. 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 You don't do it. You don't do it. When you reach a certain level, you don't do those things. Even the Bible tells you, when I was a child, I spake like a child. But when I became a man, I put all childhood practices away. When you are a counselor and a little activist around, you cannot behave like that. When you go to the Red House in Parliament and you hold position and you be a senator or MP, there's a certain degree of deportment you must acquire. You understand? You can't go by the way, hey, how you going there? How you going? No, you have on a nice suit. Hello, hi, how you going? You have to know to do it. You can't come out there and hey, how you going there? And cussing police outside. No, maybe you could have done that while you was an activist. Now you become an MP. Carry about yourself with a certain degree of deportment. Don't stand up on TV and say, Colin Imbert, HYMC. How you do that? Who does that? Who does that? Who stands up in Parliament and put it in the end of a speech, HYMC? How would you do that and come with all kind of dotishness? The smallest child in Trinidad and Tobago know what that means. You don't do those things. Keep that for outside. Keep that when you're a councillor and when you didn't reach up as yet. But when you become a member of Parliament, when you become a senator, when you become you get a position in government, and then in Parliament. You have to care about yourself different. You have to care about yourself different. You have to. Or even though the hooligan ways inside you, you have to make sure it stay down and keep that after you come out. But you can't, and that's why I find I was very distasteful when I heard this MP said that, HYMC, and that was something all about how you could do that, how that could come out your mouth. How that could come out your mouth. It could come out. But I don't expect it to come out your mouth. I expect that from other people. Remember, where much is given, much is due. Always remember that where much is given, much is due. Now that you have achieved you have moved up to a certain level, you have to act accordingly. And that is something that they asked Rowley that, they had asked him that. Now that you have become Prime Minister, this way years ago when he was opposition leader and all kind of thing, he had to take it down. And maybe sometimes he might flare up sometimes, but he had to take it down. You might say things and maybe it's inside you, but you might say things, but you have to take it down. You have to take it down because you are the Prime Minister, not just for one party, but for everybody in Trinidad and Tobago, East Indian, African. That is why every creed and race must find an equal place. When you become the Prime Minister, you have to ensure that is enforced. It's not just one group of people can acquire, can have access to government services. Not one group, but every citizen will be treated fairly. And that is why, as they say, to earn respect, you have to respect people. You can't curse people, you can't get on wele. You cannot do that. I'm not about that. I am really not about that. That's why, as I tell you, I position in myself because I realize I'm moving at a pace. I realize that I am moving at a pace that this could take me anywhere. This journey could take me anywhere. So I had to start to kind of do some little trimmings. Cut off this, cut off that, cut off this, cut off that, and realize there's millions of people watching me. I could have done that in Win TV. I could have done that when I was in TV6. I could have done that when I was in CNC3. But there's certain things that when you pick up the analytic reports and you realize 2 million people watching, and then from 2 million you go to 3 million, and it's 46 million, you realize, but wait now, everybody watching? Look, somebody telling me today, they're in LA. He's an he works for the LAPD. He's a cop. And he was telling me that he was in a train or something, and he heard some guy telling another guy that trouble comes on a horseback, but leaves on a snail. So the Caucasian guy, the white poor guy, said, so where you got that from? He said, well, my wife, she's from the Caribbean. And I don't know, there's some guy in some island in Trinidad, I believe. That's what he said, and she loves that. So he's like, wow, I know that guy, that's Ian Alleyne. So you don't know who's watching. Recently, there was a situation, and I spoke to a sitting senator of the islands. Big-time senator, Not from Guyana, but big-time senator of the islands. I want to say where. Called them back, and we spoke, and he said, whenever you're available, and you have time, you should come up by us. I will treat you really good. I met the minister of someone I met in St. Lucia. I took pictures with him. But you have to know how to behave. You have to know how to behave when you're in certain circles. And you have to know how to tone it down, because I realize the part, something you have to realize the path that you're on and the pace that you are moving at. It could take you to greatness. And that is why, and I always agree, I always remember what Pastor Coffey said. Do not let your attitude determine your altitude. Sometimes your attitude can keep you right down and you never move up in your life, and never, because of your attitude. If you adjust yourself and polish up, you could fly real high. Your altitude could be really high. But some people got that thing, got that. I already know, HYMC, all kind of bacchanal. This one with this one wife, Rowley wife, this one and that one, all kind of thing. No. You have to understand the level you're in. And let people respect you. People would look up to persons like that. If you understand how you carry about yourself. Okay, it's carnival, you could wine, you could dance, but do it with, you know, because there are certain things I want to do, and I can't do it. Maybe I want to go and wind up, I want to get on bad, there's plenty I could go and do, you know. Hold up, be a bottle man, I walk up the road. But I just cannot do it. I can't do them thing again. That's certain things I just cannot do. I just cannot do it. A lot of things I can't act like the normal man because you are in a position where people respect you and people look up to you. So even though you might, you know, it's like you have to keep it down because people are watching. As somebody asked me today, in fact, Deputy Political Leader, let me give you a next one for Tobago. Deputy Political Leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriot, PDP, Deputy Political Leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriots, PDP, Cheddi resigned from opposition. Cheddi Jagan resigned from opposition on Wednesday. In a Facebook post yesterday, Jackson said that Mr. Watson Duke is not stable enough to have my genuine support as the DLP. Sorry, the DPL, sorry. And this is what she said. Now, I will tell you this, another thing again. I have no comments. I have absolutely no comments to make about Cheddi. That's her name, right? Yeah, Cheddi. And Watson Duke, and what I see. I have no comments to make. Because I will tell you why. That's a personal matter between both parties. And it's just unfortunate. Full stop. It is just unfortunate how this has unraveled in the public domain. That two individuals who hold positions. And it's just unfortunate how it came into the public domain. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. And, you know, again, persons must know the position they hold. And whatever you might do behind closed doors, let it stay behind closed doors. Let your private life, it's not a matter when you become a public figure, you have no private life. Whatever private life you might have, keep it right there. You keep that right there. Nobody wants to know what your private life and what goes on in a bedroom. Nobody wants to know that. Come and perform here. Come and perform. Come and see the interests of the Tobagonians. That's what we want to know. But what we see here is very distasteful and it's very sad. Whoever had posted these things and images and whatnot, it is very sad. Very, very sad and to disrespect a woman, and it's just unfortunate. It's just distasteful. And I hope that this, I mean, I will give it, I would not add fuel to it. I would not do that. It is just unfortunate. Let us put this behind, I hope that both parties put this behind them. They are not the first, they won't be the last. It has happened to great persons. Look, it happened to the mayor in Canada, I believe. He resigned because during the COVID he pursued an extramarital affair or something like that with somebody and blah, blah, blah. And well, right, whatever happened, and picture and video and thing. But it's not the first and the last. But our culture is different. Let us put this behind. I hope that both parties put this behind them. And remember what you are there for. What you were placed there for. To seek the interests and make Tobago great again. Full stop. That is all we want to know. I don't want to see no pit here. I don't want my phone bombarded with no this image and that image. As I told somebody, okay, and what? And what? I said, and what? And what? So where we go here? So what is that? Okay, a pit here, right? This one's saying this thing, that one's saying this thing. Okay. People must understand. I tell you, this position is a serious thing. Power is a serious thing. Remember that. I want to say a special hello to Car City Trading, a commercial building for rent on BWI Boulevard. I want you all to look at this ad because See what you can do. If you have a company, if maybe a government ministry wants to take it, RMA Hardware also, Tire Clinic, Truck Department, St. Rose Funeral Home, CTS College, Angostura White Oak Rum, Varma Steel, Homeland Marketing, Gable X Company, Sukai Diesel, and Harry's Water Park for Carnival. Let's take a fast break.
Car City Trading is your #1 source for high-quality, new and used Korean auto parts. We are well-stocked and carry a wide variety of engines, starters, compressors, alternators, power steering pumps, fans, sensors, head and tail lights, bumpers, grills, shocks, cradles, steering racks, and so much more. Let us help you improve your car's performance. Come on down to lot number 78 Bamboo number 2. Call us to get a quote at 645-2603 or WhatsApp at 704-2246. Automotive is what we do. Car City Trading. Quality products, fantastic prices.
New executive architect designed 2-story commercial building for rent, 2 minutes from the Piarco International Airport at BWIA Boulevard. Ideally suited for corporate business use. Parking for 120 vehicles. 3-phase electricity, elevator outfitted with toilets and kitchenettes. Fully approved by all statutory boards, air conditioned and ready for immediate occupancy. Call or WhatsApp Jacqueline at Star Surge Exclusive Real Estate Company Limited, 355-7119, 383-7797, or email for appointments and information.
At RMA Hardware and Superstore Company Limited, we make hardware shopping a lot easier and affordable. We have everything from foundation to finish, new wave or using circular deck and pan, pre-painted PVDF, BRC Grade 1 red blocks, equal cement, corrugated or smooth steel, and so much more. Approved by the Trinidad and Tobago Bureau of Standards. Come in to any of our 2 locations, Derrick Road, Chase Village, or Royal Road, Aruca. Give us a call at 671-3001 or 692-3629 or WhatsApp 384-25304 for quotations.
Now opened at our Montrose Chaguanas branch, Tire Clinic's Truck Tire Department, with a faster tire changer, the largest service bay to facilitate all your heavy equipment needs. We carry tires for cars, motorcycles, or get your alignment done all at one spot. Call or visit us today.
St. Rose Funeral Services. We don't just say we care, we show that we care. 24/7 removal services, international shipping and embalming, pre-planned funeral arrangements with complete burial or cremation, locally made caskets and coffins customized for your loved ones. When you're leaving, leave in style. St. Rose Funeral Services, number 5 Bazalan Street, Tunapuna. Allow us to honor your family members. Online chat services on Facebook or WhatsApp 492-6096.
Kickstart your career in IT with the BSc Information Technology from the University of Bedfordshire, delivered at CTS College. The BSc Information Technology equips students for the latest jobs in the IT field. Benefit from online learning environment, dedicated program manager, WhatsApp groups with students and lecturers, shared drive with lecture notes, recordings, assignments, and more. Tutorial support for assignments. Email CTS College on study@ctscollege.com.
In construction, time is money. Get your roofing materials at the #1 supplier, Varma Steel. Shop today, collect upon purchase, or have it delivered within 24 hours. 28-gauge pre-painted roofing sheets, $27 per foot. 26-gauge pre-painted roofing sheets, $36 per foot. Get purlin, steel beams, high-grade roofing sheets, chain link wire, decking pans, and much more at Varma Steel. Order, pay, collect, and go. It's that quick and easy. Visit, call, or WhatsApp today.
Taxi, airport Gary. Lauren, you better shake up. I don't know need jet plane, and this white talk non-stop.
But darling, you cannot leave me. Boy, look this who are we, heading down to trainee.
Baby, on the road as real must be playing, and white talk brings the vibes to jump up Juve morning.
In pretty mass, when dragon fly.
Martin Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
What once was glass is now plastic. You get all the benefits of glass without the drawbacks, and only Gable X packaging will get you there. Plastic application works with all the existing capping methods, so the change is simple and seamless. You get visual clarity without the fragility, as well as less scuffing, scratching, and label tearing. We do PET. PET brings many advantages. You get durability and rigidity. It's more economical, durable, recyclable, and beautiful. Our purpose is to help you profit from what's inside the package, and the outside profits the plants. Get ahead of the competition today. Contact Gable X Packaging Limited.
Okay, so we're going again. I don't really want to focus too much on this Watson Duke and their business. I don't want to do that. I really want to do. But anyhow, Watson Duke, so this girl resigned from the position. Watson Duke later spoke in a live video and confirmed that the resignation came after he decided to end his intimate involvement with the former. All I didn't call for, boy. Kizelle Jackson. Let's go with it. We have a clip with his resignation. Go ahead. That's what we need, a clip.
I have to come home now without my phone and come home early and to relate that story to my wife. What is going on up there? That's 5. Let's go to number 6. Attack on the party. Where she began to threaten me that she will resign. And while she was up there, she submitted a resignation on text, which I have saved somewhere. She said she wished to resign. Because as I get she vexed, she said she resigned from the party. And then she just pull it back. Okay? Her resignation today is not the first resignation, you know. And that is not even a real resignation. She will come back with some story after and say someone hacked her phone and send it out. Because I asked the person who put it in the chat to please give me the signed copy. Her husband, Mozart Mackenzie, sent me an email saying, with the same text message on it. I said back to him in the email, please give me the signed copy. He has not returned back an email yet. Because they know what they're doing. They're playing smart with foolishness. Pretending to resign. And then she said, she will say, somebody hacked my phone. I didn't really resign. Right? Somebody did that. Somebody hacked my phone. Yeah. Again, that's not the first time she messed with the party in that way. Sometime about a month.
All I just strip is, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, I don't think if these two people understand, forget, okay, whatever happened between both of you, that is a personal matter. Unfortunately, all this thing and who like this and who like that, boy, you know who laughing at you know who laughing at you right now? Boy, I tell you, Rowley might be drinking champagne, just laughing. Because Tobagonians put their trust in you all. That is what they did. They put their trust in you all. And you all won the election. And you see all this little children thing, all this bacchanal, people then sign up for that. You do your thing right there, well, that's a personal thing. But come out and see the business of the Tobagonians and them. That is my view. I don't want to hear who this and play all this kind of clip, and I always said that clips to put on, and who said that she had a personal, and Kessel admitted having a personal. All right. But think about the position. Think about how the government will be laughing at the Tobagonians today. Think about that. They're laughing. It's not just bacchanal. Because nobody, big people like myself want to see that bacchanal, and I don't want to see that bacchanal. I mean, everybody, every day people see petty, everybody there people say naked people. So what? But what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? So what is about now? What is this? You understand? It's just sad that all this stupidness that even Watson talking and this and that and listen to him and who wanted this and who wants sex. Stupidness. I know what is sad about this. They have so much potential. They both have so much potential. He has so much potential. You see, power again. Not everybody can handle that. Not everybody can handle it. Not everybody can handle it. When you reach a certain position, you have to know, you have to know, you have to know. And it's just, this is just something, this incident here, they are just making Tobagonians a laughing stock. That is what they are doing. That is what they are doing. They're just making the Tobagonian, the people in Tobago, a laughing stock, and they need to stop that. They need to pick up, don't wash their dirty linen in public, pick up the pieces, fix this, come out and make a proper statement, and continue. Continue on the journey. Don't let this keep you back. It happens to everybody, and everybody make mistakes, and everybody do things. But don't let this keep you back. Come out and make a proper statement, a sensible statement. Nobody wants to hear about people's bedroom business, and nobody wants to hear that. It's disgusting and it's distasteful for people who are high up there. Do better than that. You're there to represent, and you know what? It's sad to say, they might just lose their one chance they had based on their behavior. Their behavior. He will just lose his one chance. He will lose it. Because they have so much, he can't come to Trinidad and tell me nothing. Boy, them can cross waters and say they can come to Trinidad and things. Look at the back and with Fally and him and all them things. You're going back to all that. But look at this. This is the worst now. It's distasteful. It's just distasteful. They should have washed their dirty linen in private. But make sure the people business in Tobago in front. Front burner. But nevertheless, I don't want to run all this stupid video and who say what, and I don't want to run that. I don't have time for that. Police have stated there was a strong alcohol scent on the breath of the driver of the truck that killed the immigration officer in Debe on Tuesday. 55-year-old Daniel Sonny of Rochad Douglas Road, Barakpur was identified as the driver of the truck which crashed into the truck driven by immigration officer Selvin Khan of Debe, Trace Debe. Khan died at the scene of the crash after a blue ERF truck registration TCS 4736 driven by Daniel Sonny collided with his truck around 1:15 on Tuesday, the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, along the M2 Ring Road at Gandhi Village, Debe. According to police, around 1:30 p.m., Police Constable Mahadev Jagun and Lalu responded to a report from the Police Command Center about the incident along the M2 Ring Road. When they got to the scene, officers discovered Khan motionless in the driver's seat of a white small Canter registration TBW 7248. He had multiple injuries to the body. Also further observed a blue truck partially in the bush and saw Daniel Sonny standing at the side of the vehicle with injuries to the forehead. While speaking with him, officer got a strong scent of alcohol coming from his breath. Sonny reported that his vehicle was proceeding west along the roadway when it skidded off the wet road and collided with the truck driven by Khan, which was heading to the opposite direction. Police said Sonny then complained of chest pain and was taken to Samden Hospital by members. Did he take a breathalyzer test? Was a breathalyzer test done by him? Just wanted to find out, okay, we get a strong scent, but that strong scent can't stand in court. That strong scent can't stand in court. What should have been done was to make sure we took a breathalyzer test with the truck driver, because if you are standing on the road, he had no broken bones. So everybody's asking, so when he was taken, before that, why they didn't do a breathalyzer test before, even if he had gone to the hospital to be sedated or so? All right, so that's asking. Also, a 13-year-old boy is at the hospital after ingested a poisonous substance at his beach home on Monday, the 13th of February. Around 12:30, the boy's father, made a report to police that son allegedly appeared to have ingested a poisonous substance sometime around 12:05 a.m. while at their home. He was rushed to the Rio Claro Health Facility where he was treated and transferred to the Sandy Grande District Hospital for additional treatment. PC Abraham and other officers of the Rio Claro Police Station visited the scene and seized a silver packet with the words Storm Wax Bait, which is a poison used to eliminate rodents. The boy remains in stable condition and investigations are continuing. Why would a 13-year-old boy make an attempt to take his own life. That is the bigger picture we are asking here. There are a lot of children, ladies and gentlemen, who are in position, who are in environments, and who are being treated in a certain way that a child not supposed to be treated. This child is not I don't think that a child will see a poison and eat it. So there must be a reason. That is why, and even in bullying also, when a child is bullied, that child has withdrawal symptoms, that child gets depressed from going to school, and a lot of factors. He drops in his academic performance and what I see that drop in his academic performance. He needs counseling. So you need to be alert as a parent. So they might say a child just don't like school, but there's a lot of factors. Sometimes you don't know if teachers might be picking on your child and saying, well, you are no good, you're this, you're that, making, you know. There are teachers who can do that, certain teachers, they can do that. And that child, you need to listen when children speak. So this case where this 13-year-old boy ingested a poisonous substance in beach, I am sure this has gotten the attention of the Child Protection Unit, and I'm sure Senior Superintendent Claire Alleyne is on the ball with this. Also in some extra news, the body in an advanced state of decomposition, which believed to be one of the 4 fishermen missing in Guayguayari, was discovered off the coast of Moruga on Wednesday. Over the weekend, the body of Rishi Kemchan, one of the 4 missing Mayaro fishermen, was found near a mangrove edge of the Isles of Cusiano, which is south of the Caracas and the northern Venezuelan coastline. What I did not read. Also, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm just showing you, they want to believe it is that of Rishi Kemchan. This young fella here. Sadly, he have on a Damian Ling outfit. I spoke to Damian just a day or so, and he was very, very saddened about this. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a human skull was discovered at Guayguayari Beach on Monday. At about 9 a.m., a woman was at the Guayguayari Road when she observed a human skull on the shoreline. Upon investigating, she removed the skull so that it wouldn't be pulled back into the sea and then contacted the police. Inspector Ramkaran, Sergeant De La Rosa, Corporal Flores, PC Jaikaran, PC Bassiano of the Mayaro Police Station responded. Don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Bassiano. Upon their arrival, the woman showed them a skull and they contacted the Crime Scene Investigation Unit and District Medical Officer. After examining the skull and taking photographs of the area, the DMO, Dr. Korpati, ordered it to be removed. Korpati, or Dr. Korpati, the DMO, ordered it to be removed and taken to the Forensic Science Center. Also, let's continue. A marked police vehicle struck a woman who attempted to cross the PBR in Curepe in front of a maxi taxi at a no-crossing zone on Sunday. According to police, around 9:05 a.m. on Sunday, 12th of February 2020, PC Benjamin, who is assigned to the Maracas St. Joseph Police Station, was driving a police vehicle, PED 7276, proceeding east along the PBR Curepe. Upon reaching the vicinity of the Priority Mall, where there is a no-crossing sign, a woman later identified as Akido Obiski of St. Joseph attempted to cross the roadway in front of the big red van maxi, which was at the standstill on the shoulder. PC Benjamin swerved to avoid the collision. However, the left side wing of the mirror came into contact with her. She was conveyed to Mount Hope Hospital, where she attended and later discharged. Corporal Phillips, well, why would you cross on a no crossing where there's a no crossing sign? Please. So we're going to take a fast break. This break to you is brought to you courtesy Total Tools, SNS Passage Supermarket, Liqua Construction, Sasha Cosmetics, Neo Eyewear, Caribbean Hair Transplant, a website company, Double R Restaurant, Jay's Auto Song, Chic Leisha, Racetrack Wheels, Garden Junkies, and the best toys. So let's take a fast break.
Sukai's Diesel Service brings you outstanding and exceptional quality. We carry original parts, diesel pump and injector overhaul, diesel pump and injector testing, machine shop services, complete diesel engine overhaul, engine dyno testing, turbocharger repairs, government approved vehicle inspection station 1. We are the premier source of all things diesel. Call us today for an appointment at 671-0900. If it's diesel, it's Sukai's Diesel.
Harry's Water Park, a place that brings families together. Enjoy over 47 acres of non-stop fun with more than 25 water slides. Come and experience our newest attraction, kids ziplining, fishing arena, and play park. Enjoy our paddle boats, wave pools, lazy river, natural trail, football and volleyball, kayaking, go-kart rides, and so much more. Located at 160 Tabuki Road, Rio Claro, call 798-0049, or you could try 466-9748 or 392-4829 for more info.
Shop this Valentine's at the Total Tools one-stop station by Salinas Marketing Limited. We have a variety of gift items and combo deals. Get portable radios, tool sets, wet and dry vacuums, grinding drills, weed whackers, blowers, pressure washers, and so much more. We carry the widest range of Total Tools, being the only authorized wholesaler and retailer in the country. Spread the love this Valentine's. Located at 797 Papari Road, Lower Barrackpore, opposite Screwtech Limited. Contact us at 654-5996 and 367-8665.
It's Bacchanal Bargains at SNS Passage Supermarket. Get everything you need for the road at unbeatable prices. Get Falcon aluminum foil, 2 for $20. Santa Rosa sausage, 4 for $20. Gatorade assorted, 3 for $25. Brunswick sardine, 3 for $20. Niran whole kernel corn, 3 for $25. Maybell's flat pack ketchup, 3 for $20. Ramen Delight, chili and chicken, 4 for $20. SNS paper towel, 3 for $20. SNS bathroom tissue 12 pack, $20. And much more. Shop and win Lux all-inclusive Fed tickets when you spend $500 and over, or get a chance to win Tuesday on the Rocks tickets. Join us at Fit for the Road and Aerobics Burnout event on Saturday, February 11 at 3 p.m. Win one of 6 fully loaded coolers. Spend $300 and over to enter. Number 91 High Street, Rio Claro, 24 St. Anne Street, Mayaro, and number 3 Guayari Main Road, Mayaro. SNS Passage Supermarket. Simply better shopping.
We are professionals in general construction, paving, asphalt services, and preparation of residential and commercial developments. At Liqua Construction Services Limited, our team of professionals has the knowledge, experience, and resources to make your projects run smoothly, on time, on budget. We supply red sand, gravel, oil sand, and more. Equipment rental available. 20-ton excavators, mini excavators, portacool, bulldozers, concrete pumps, and so much more. Contact us today for a free site visit and quote. First 5 orders will receive a gift voucher from Raquel Moda or a Robert Graham polo shirt.
This Valentine's, give the gift that will make her day. Celebrate love with Sasha Cosmetics and discover your treasure with our Skin Glow gift box. Available at all 15 locations nationwide and Pennywise stores. You deserve to glow with Sasha Skin Glow.
When NASA set out to explore the reaches beyond our world, they needed a material that would hold up to the demands of the unknown. Flexible titanium. Engineered from the same alloy used for missile heat shields, Flexon set the new standard in durable eyewear. Flexible titanium eyewear.
Available at Neo Eyewear, 91D Main Road, Suite 1, Montrose Mall, Chaguanas, 672-5052 or 390-3196.
Morning. Hi, morning. Well, I'm all ready, I'm all set. Yeah, I'm really excited, really excited.
I want us to do a set from front to back.
Present your business professionally by calling a websitecompany.com. We'll create a website to expand and digitize your business, sell products, receive orders, and accept payments. Convert visitors into customers. Prices start as low as $3,500. No monthly or annual fees.
Get delicious meals and cold drinks at Double R Restaurant and Bar. Enjoy local cuisine daily and our Saturday Riverline menu. Fireside duck, cascadoo, goat head, lagoon rice, and more. Delivery available in the Chaguanas area. Call us today for more info.
JS Auto-Sound Solution for all your car audio and security needs. Specialize in best quality Android head units, 360 camera, amplifiers, subwoofers, and much more. Located at Mad-Eye Imports Compound, Barrapore. Call today at 488-9253.
Cheddi Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Cheddi Limited, 665-3336.
Santana boy, you can pick me up?
Yeah, where you?
By Racetrack Wheels. Boy, I went inside and I lose my mind. It's the best in brand name rims and high performance tires for so. They have special, so I make my name. Ha ha ha!
Panarine, you don't have a car?
Patsy go kill me.
Racetrack Wheels. Number 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca. Number 64 Southern Main Road, Chase Village. And number 82 Bethany Road, Tobago.
Jump up and save more this carnival with our exciting deals and special offers on all your favorite items at dbesttoys.com. With ride-ons starting from as low as $2,699. Bicycles and tricycles starting from $399. Baby bathtubs starting from $79. Baby bottles starting from $54. Baby blankets starting from $79. Carter's 3-piece outfits starting from $145. Car seats and booster seats starting from $220. Strollers starting from $485. Baby carriers starting from $495. High chairs starting from $599. Pools starting from $59. Visit us in store at First Floor Movie Town, Port of Spain, Water's flagship MacBean, and Eastgate Mall, Trin-City, or shop online now. Don't miss our Grand Carnival sale. We have the best brands for the best prices.
Hey, let's open up the lines. Everybody who's partying right now, hope you're having a good time. And let me tell you something. I'm happy because there's so many tourists down here. Yes, we have a lot of tourists. But I tell you, Trinidad and Tobago is a great place. It's a great place. So now you just have to take your thing and cool it. That is all. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Open up the lines, hi caller, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch, 671-4062. We're going to take some calls, find what you're doing, where you're up to. Let me know if you have to tell me, say something, you know. I remember we had that ad running. Yeah, tomorrow the show starts at 5:15. Yeah, 5:15 tomorrow. We're going to have some carnival music and whatnot. Just to take some calls, move on the table, just play some songs and whatnot. Tomorrow's show starts at 5:15. Yeah, remember that, 5:15 tomorrow. Put it up, it's all over, 5:15 tomorrow, 5:15. Let me see that ad, I didn't get a seat from here. 5:15 tomorrow, go ahead. So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we starting at 5:15. You're going to get the notification. Those of you who have downloaded the app, it's 5:15 tomorrow. We're going to start to run this thing early. And by 7:30, we should finish. And, you know, but just a little carnival show. Maybe I'm getting some artists to come. Those of you who want to still perform and, you know, artists out there, you can come in and just call in and, you know, come in and do a little thing, man. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, Mr. Alleyne.
Good evening.
Yeah, you know about when a country has been sanctioned?
Yeah.
Right. Well, there's a lot of different penalties you have to pay for it.
Right.
And especially if you're mingling with countries that are sanctioned.
Yeah.
That is the reason why he had us to go in a line. But nobody ain't going to read and spell for all you. These are the...
Okay, I understand that. Now, we could have thought the same thing too, but the Guyanese government said it is not the first time. All right, it is not the first time. They had. If you go back to what I said, the Guyanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation said it sincerely regret the way the Prime Ministers were treated at the airport. That is Dr. Rowley and Gonsalves were not allowed to check in. The government of Ghana said it had previously protested this position taken by American Airlines against its own high and senior government officials. So it was not the first time. So we can't say if they mingle, if they interact with certain sanctioned nations and whatnot. I can't say that. If they didn't come out and say it, if the Guyanese government didn't come out and say it is not the first time this thing happened, you know, maybe we could have gone down a certain road by making certain statements. But since they had previous experiences with the persons of the diplomatic corps going through things like that, then they came to the conclusion, well, here we're going on now. American Airlines need to know what time it is in the Caribbean. Hi, caller.
Hello.
Hi, go ahead.
You and your wife still robbing people?
Me and my who? Which one? Okay. Who I rob? Pardon me? That is normal because once in public, once you're a public figure, let me tell you something, once you're a public figure, people say things, people have all kind of remarks about me, all kind of thing, but he that alleges must prove. Hi, caller, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. And we could get the number. Hi, caller, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Alleyne.
Good evening.
I find they should have to do something about these truck drivers who are driving so recklessly on this road and killing people. Last year, a runaway log truck killed my sister-in-law recklessly on the highway in a parked-up vehicle. And I think something has to be done about these truck drivers because they are driving large vehicles and they don't care about the persons with smaller vehicles on the road.
I have seen it a lot of times.
With a little child, and this person that life was taken yesterday in the ring road is a person not far from me, also with a little child the same age as my sister-in-law. You know Mitra the jeweler?
Yeah, I know Mitra.
Right. So
that is Mitra wife, right? Remember by C3?
That he lost his wife.
By C3, yeah, you truck.
Yeah, and he was parked up. He was
you remember
that?
Up.
And this innocent boy here, he's not living too far from us. He as well has
we need to do something because I tell us, you know, sometimes I have seen it already that sometimes these truck drivers think that not all, there are some, it might be, they're just an isolated, it does not reflect all the truck drivers, all right? They are good, hard-working truck drivers who are very cautious on the road, but then there are some who think that they're driving these big vehicles and they will pull in front of you, they're oblivious to you on the other side, they don't care, they will, if you don't slow down, they will run straight to you because they on a height of 10 feet height or whatever, or 8 feet height. And what they should do, like in countries out there, they limit the speed limit. They limit their speed limit and they have to stay on the pit, on one side of the road, on the slow lane. Yeah. Now we mightn't have different roads like what they have away, but there are certain areas trucks can't pass. It can't pass. Only a particular time trucks can pass there. Yeah, so many things, but we need to do something like that because the road carnage is terrible. The road carnage is terrible. And they're saying, with respect to this custom officer, immigration officer, that they smell. They got a scent of alcohol, but again, that is only a winnable case. In court, they wouldn't go with smell. They will go with results of the breathalyzer. You can't go with smell. You can't go with smell. You have to go with results. You have to go with reading. That is what stands up in court. So I wouldn't like to believe that the man was taken just for medical treatment, and that's it. And the truck driver and the immigration officer lost his life, and nothing comes out of it. Nothing comes out of it because that's somebody's son. And imagine that, I don't know if he had a wife or whatever, and imagine that is, if you know the man going home, Valentine Day, imagine every Valentine, that family have to remember that every 14th of February, every day. That's why the worst time to lose somebody is around Christmas time, you know. Christmas Day and public holidays and Christmas Day and Independence Day and Boxing Day and New Year's Day. Every New Year's for the rest of your life, you have to remember it's the worst time when you lose loved ones around special occasion, around public holidays and whatnot. Boy, for the rest of your life, every generation will always remember. Like my auntie, I had an auntie who died of cancer, Janice Woodley. Many years. She died in 1996 or 97, I think, a Christmas Eve. Boy, every Christmas Eve into Christmas morning. I remember it was Christmas morning because I had reached home about maybe 1, 2 o'clock after Lyman by some friends. About 20, and my mom quarreled with me and started to get on and say, I can't be coming to big Christmas morning, you're coming home late, you know, you're Lyman, Christmas Eve. And so now I have this thing, ever since, I always try to be home early for Christmas Eve. I don't let Christmas find me outside by nobody. I don't let Christmas find me outside on the road, at least maybe by 10, half 10, 11, I'd rather be home. And ever since that day, I make up my mind and say, no, she's right. She's right. And to this day, I've changed my ways when coming to that. But I remember that after we went to sleep and around 4 o'clock, 4:30, the hospital called us. And I heard my father started to cry and so. And every Christmas morning, since then to now, to this Christmas year, 2022, we make mention of my auntie. Every Christmas, I miss Janice. Yeah, I remember Janice. We might talk about her for a couple minutes and we move on. It is very sad when you lose someone during an auspicious time. Very, very sad. Because you have to live with that date. I mean, you always remember a day you lose a loved one. But you see, when it's a significant day in the calendar, my, you never forget. You just never forget. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, Alan. How are you? I hope you're all right. I just want to say, yes, it's a sad thing when you lose someone, especially around the holidays.
Yeah.
But my main point is this about what the issue is with Farley Augustine. It puts Farley Augustine in a great position with all these situations coming. Every so often in history, something happens. And for an independent person, like what is happening in the THA, those people going independent, all of this is coming to pass, and therefore it puts Farley Augustine in a very strong position. I think this history is about to be made here in Trinidad. Secondly, I just want to quickly say, I know you're a crime person, but a man should not lose his family and his job just because he's caught with an illegal gun. You know, whether it's an AR-15 or a revolver, guns are popular and you will never be able to stop guns. So we have to find some kind of balance. Okay? Thank you anyway.
Hold on. Just repeat what you said, sir.
All of it?
Yeah, or repeat what you said.
I just want to say that the situation with Duke has put Farley Augustine in a very good position. It makes him stronger for him to take a more stronger leadership of the THA and of Trinidad and Tobago in particularly. Also, I also want to say that just because somebody is caught with an illegal firearm, whether it's an AR-15 or a revolver, you'll really never be able to stop the flow of guns in Trinidad. So we have to find a different way, because a man should not lose his job and his family just because he's caught with an illegal gun. He may be a decent citizen that's just trying to protect himself. That's all I got to say.
Thank you again.
Oh, one more thing. Carnival should be given more money. Carnival should be given at least $250 million in order to function.
Good point. Thank you again. Also, I want to say I'm looking for this person. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to locate Amanda, what's her name? Amanda Dubar. We have other photographs of her, Amanda Dubar. I believe we have other photographs of her, Amanda Dubar. If you can get in contact with me, please. Amanda Dubar, I'm trying to get in contact with you. And also, ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday to Marlon. Marlon, happy birthday, you. Wish you all the best. Happy birthday, Marlon. What going on? You're selling piece of duck or you're going temple? Let me hear what you're doing. Marlon, let me hear what you're doing. You're cooking duck or we going temple? You're going temple Saturday or we eating something? Say the word one time. I'll come up by here, we'll eat something, right? Marlon, all the best. Happy birthday to a fan in Pennsylvania. An avid viewer. Kathleen Clark. All right? Oh, she loves me. Okay, great. Well, we love her too. All right? Happy birthday to her. Also, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. I saw this guy, Brandon James, age 20, of Cayenne Drive, Edinburgh, 500, right? This is in connection with around 11 p.m. on Monday, 13th of February, 2020. Police received a wireless transmission via the Shogunas police station of a report of a vehicle, PEB 9643, a white-colored Nissan 80 wagon, taken away at gunpoint by two men, both of African descent, armed with firearm, at Ramsey Street, Shogunas. Further information received is the vehicle was equipped with a GPS and was last seen in standstill position at 5th Street, Edinburgh, 500. Acting Corporal John and a party of officers, PC Krishna, Police Constable Krishna, Police Constable Nanku, in vehicle PEC 8752 responded at the set transmission, and upon reaching Edinburgh 500, Laclave Street, observed a white-colored Nissan 80 wagon driving at a rate of speed in a southerly direction along the Maho Avenue. A high-speed chase ensued, while in hot pursuit of the vehicle observed a driver and a lone occupant in the vehicle, which bear registration PDR 9132. The said police proceeded into Puy Boulevard, Canaan, Ball Street, then to Tulipan Street, followed by blah blah blah. But nevertheless, they got the suspect. This is the guy here, Brandon James. Right, Brandon James. Right, just to let you know that. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on the.
Good evening, sir. I want to compliment you on your program, and I want to compliment you on that shirt you have on there. Yeah, my topic is that the woman in point that they get killed is a sad thing, and condolence to the family. And then the traffic warden that the policeman rough up is saying that they should give him sympathy. But if you put him on suspension, he's still getting paid. Have a good night.
I can't talk about the policeman and the traffic warden. That policeman has been charged and the matter before the court. Now, hold on. We can't give the policeman a pre-publicity trial. Right? We can't talk about that. With respect to the contractor wife, we're still looking for the man who did the shooting. You remember the contractor wife who was shot a couple days ago in Fanny Village? Yeah? Shot dead. Really sad. Really sad. A couple days ago. Shot dead. Anybody have information, get in contact with me. Thanks again, caller. You know, everybody have their thing. I remember we starting at 5:15 tomorrow, yeah? 5:15, or trying to get some food in the studio. Just a little thing, you know, some of you, a little retro calypso and this kind of, chip and thing, and get some white oak and thing, and just be happy. And but let me tell you something, some of you might like your little like carnival and want to go out and thing. Yeah, what's going on? Plant up, go by the hardware, buy tiles, do what you have to do a little work home, occupy yourself, make a little cook, bake bread, do all kind of thing. Have fun home. Some of you maybe can't afford a beach house, so well, have some fun at home, be nice. Get up and maybe cook something nice, buy a chicken and be nice, just be nice and buy a little bottle and all, relax home and thing. Have fun at home, do a little barbecue, invite relatives, maybe night it over at your parents' home, or let your cousins come over. It's a nice weekend. It's starting from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Have little sleepovers and whatnot. And remember, watch out, lock your gate and thing. Be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. That's all I want people to be, just be nice. Don't be bitter, just be nice. When you're nice, everything happens to you nice. Everything is be nice when you are nice. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. I know you all love my shirt. Yeah, it's a nice shirt. It's a very unusual color. Very, very, very unusual. And I find I look real good because, yeah. Watch me, the thing working. Caribbean hair transplant, watch me, Alleyne. It working. I look real, watch me. And this is just the first phase, yeah? I got 2 more things to do again, and I'm cooking with gas. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. I remember, like the videos. Those of you on YouTube, share the videos, like the videos, share it around. Hi, caller, good evening. Right, we off Synergy now. Remember, even though we off Synergy, we online, yeah? We online because, again, we have 2 million people. I wanted to see how far we have reached. Could somebody give me how far we have reached? I only have Wednesday. Okay, let me just show you Wednesday. Your channel reached 47,251,000 on Wednesday. Views. Look at it. That is on Wednesday, yeah? Wednesday. 47,251,570. Also, your channel for 28 days, the last 28 days, we got 1,416,850 views in last 20. That way all your ads are seen, yeah? Also, in 2023, as of 15th of February, we got 2 million views, 74,699. That is not bad. That is what you call performance. And that is why I tell you every day, you have to behave. You have to cool it. You can make your little lime and thing, but again, you have to know you're doing it because, come back to me, you have to know you're doing it because, again, don't wash your dirty linen in public. You have to relax yourself because you have to understand where much is given. And you realize I kind of take it down a little bit because you realize a lot of people watching from all over the world, all over the world. And when all over the world watching, you have to know to cool it. You have to cool it. Sometimes you have to cool it. You have to know to cool it. You have to know to cool it. You have to know to cool it. I saw a fella in a robbery there in a store in McBean. Yeah, a fella in a robbery in a store in McBean. We have those videos? Okay, run it for me, please. Next to Lolita Bow, something like that. We have the address. Next to Lolita's Bar, McBean. Please put that. Not Southern Main Road, it's a long road. All right, so apparently this guy, this is what we are hearing. Okay, look at him. Anybody knows him? You ever crawl back? Take out your mask now, man. Right, watch him. Anybody know him? Some cousin, some aunt, some person must know him if you know him. That's some nice clothes here. Nice clothes. People working hard. Everybody excited about the weekend. Every store want to make money. Remember, I want to say a special to SNS Facade. They have great deals. Great deals. Hi, go ahead. Talk to me fast. Talk to me. Hello. Yeah, mute me again. Yeah. So, no, but I don't understand. So we tell her, she have a gun, he have a gun or something? Let me hear the audio. Started back when he started to do the robbery, let me see.
You see right there? Yeah. You see my hand?
He have no gun.
No, it's the thing up yellow. Yeah.
Open up the lines. Okay, pull back to where you take the money.
Right here? Okay. How long is it? Yeah, exactly.
Way boy, hotting up the girl head and a watch.
I don't want. I don't know. I say what is that something?
All the money, all the money. How long again the video is?
Only that
You have a different angle too? Huh? Same person? Same fella robbed two different stores? Wait, let me see next one. Hi caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi caller, good evening. So, this is the next door. This is the next door. Okay, that's the same fella. This one is the same guy in Sugar. This one is Shagana's watch. He don't have nothing. You never cross back. He have a gun? Hey, buddy, you like she get frightened, boy. Huh? Nah, he don't get catch already. He don't get catch already. Oh, good. Oh, God. Oh, God, oh, God. You see this man, boy? Oh, let's see this man. Let front desk cut out this. Let front desk cut out this. Cut out this CG bar and everything from the start to the two videos and post it up one time. Tell her one time to cut it from the show. Cut it from the show. Way boy, that whole the top video, the top robbery and the end, this end, just cut that whole part. Two separate robberies. Here, want to leave watch? He don't want to leave.
Hey,
she locking the door, but way boy. It's so frightening. Who's this waste of time man, boy? Who's this no good man? Go back to the first video. Go back to the first video for me. Go back for the first video. I think we got a good shot of his face. He shot Caller National. Remember, it's 2 million persons watching here. Hi, Caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Way boy. Go back to this. Go back to this. You see his face better. You see his face better. Yeah, you seen his face better. You seen his face better. Anybody know this fella?
How long is it?
Anybody know this fella? Anybody know this fella?
I don't know.
Watch him good. Watch him good. Anybody know him? Anybody know him? Watch him good. Watch him good. Watch him good. Watch him good. Anybody know him? Remember, we starting at 5:15 tomorrow. Yeah? Anybody know him? He looking for soft target. He look just like he going to stores that is managed by women. But we have to deal with him. We will find him. We will find him. We will find him. Look out for him for carnival. Look out for him. He coming through. He have a fires. He have a fires. Now we'll catch him. We'll catch him. We'll catch him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you all be careful out there. As you can see here, the devil going up in people's head. So I just had to air this because I know everybody watching. Look, all store owners, we're going to cut the start of the start where we started to talk about the robbery to the end of it, to the end of this point. We're not going to edit the 2 videos or nothing. We're just cutting it and posted 2 robberies. We're looking for this guy. Front desk, you all have that ready now. So ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. We're going to be back tomorrow at 5:15. Have a wonderful weekend. Be careful out there. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. Remember, you be nice. And when you are nice, everything will be nice. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle.